Guys, these are the sheet tabs. The first video I made, the information, this sheet contains all the information related to my first video, and this is the second sheet, contain information related to my second video. So these are the sheet tabs. Sheet button and a scroll button. Once you have a lot of more sheets, so you have to use this scroll option, left right. This is the scroll options, left right. Then we'll have a zoom in control. This is the zoom in control. You can see it's zoom out 70%, 80%, 90%, 100. Zoom in. So the bar displays various messages as well as the status of the num lock, caps lock and scroll locks keys on your keyboard, and it also shows summary information about the range of cells that is selected. So right click the status bar to change the information that's displayed. So then we have a tab list, commands that display a different ribbon similar to the menus. Lets you scroll the sheet vertically, and it helps you the vertical scroll of sheet, this option. So these all are the options: page layout, page break view, normal. 2 or 3 options are bit confusing or bit changed because this is a new version, upgraded version of Microsoft Excel. So you can further study by yourself as well. So we'll start working with the Excel, hopefully in a professional manner. Increase capacity and speed in Excel 2007. I'm not going to let you know about the total number of available columns in Excel in 2007, the total number of available rows in Excel in 2007, the total amount of computer memory that Excel can use. It's now the maximum allowed by Microsoft Windows was approx megabyte, 1 megabyte. The number of unique colors allowed in a single workbook is now 4.3 billions. The number of conditional format conditions on a cell is now limited only by the available memory. The numbers of levels of sorting you can perform on a range or table is now 64. The number of items allowed in the filter drop down list is now 10,000, and it used to have 1,000. Now it's 10,000 when it's come to 2007, and now 2010 and 18 and 16 and above onwards, so it's more. The maximum number of characters allowed in formula is now 8,000. The number of levels of nesting the Excel allows in formulas is now 64. The maximum number of arguments allowed to a function is now 255. The maximum number of items returned by the find command is now 2 billion. The number of rows allowed in the pivot table is now 1 million. The number of rows allowed in pivot table is now 1 million. The number of columns allowed in a pivot table is now 16,000. So you can see the huge data can be analyzed, huge, which is good enough to learn a reasonable and advanced level of Excel. So I'll write it in points as well. So this is a new startup, so you have to bear it with. by the passage of time the videos will be improved inshallah, and where needed we'll make same video with a refined and fine-tuned, you know, after a fine-tuned application. The maximum number of unique items within a single pivot table field is now 1 million. The maximum length of MDX name for a pivot table item, the string length for a rotational pivot table, the caption length, and the field label length is now 32,000. MDX name. I don't know what is MDX. Let me check. MDX name. Excel. So MDS is the query language for cubes behind the scenes. Excel uses MDX to retrieve fields and data values when you choose items from a pivot table fields list. You can also build MDX queries manually when importing data from an analysis service cube. So this is basically MDS. How do I get the MDX in Excel? Open the Excel tab with the pivot tables from. We'll learn it, we'll study how we get the idea that MDS is the query language for cubes. Behind the scenes, Excel uses MDX to retrieve fields and data values when you choose items from a pivot table fields, and you can also build MDX queries manually when importing data from an analysis service cube. So Excel, the number of categories allowed of custom functions, a lot of things, the processors and multi chipsets. So Excel is very advanced and very, comprehensive tool to work with and to start with for data analysis and data science. So we'll have a professional data as well. So my industry background is from call center industry, MIS, Management Information Systems. So we'll learn together with your support. So videos are available, and by the passage of time all the videos will be improved and fine-tuned after applying more manner on presenting the data. So enjoy this video. Thank you very much.